If you guys do need any grinding services done that are fast and reliable, hit up my guy Cliff2_3 on Twitter. Domination Reward, James Harden, MyTEAM Unlimited, Grant Hill, Clutch Time, Chris Webber, or even endgame point guard Jokic. Again, hit up Cliff2_3 on Twitter. Good is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, guys, we're going to be reviewing the NBA 2K22 MyTEAM Awards of Season 8. Are new to the channel, man, and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 110,000 subscribers. We got that in Season 8. I couldn't even find this season anywhere as far as what it was called, so I just named it Endgame. Now, we're going to start off with the cheesiest player that did get released this season. Now, we've got so many different Invincible and Endgame cards that came out this season, a lot of out-of-position cards. It's what you see here, right? I'm going to start with Luka Doncic, okay? We knew Luka was cheesy and the other Invincible Luka was cheesy, but Luka with the tray size up escape is absolutely too much on this game. And he was already the cheesiest card in the game. He became better with that as well as the tray fade. Next, we get Tacko Fall out of position card. Tacko at the shooting guard position is 7'6", is just an absolute cheese ball. The dude has the best player model in the entire game. And it's kind of the same thing with Yao at the point guard position. I mean, all those cards, guys, I'd recommend playing the shooting guard or point guard position, no. But at those positions, there's no question they are super cheesy. For me, though, it's got to be Luka Doncic. And you could have thrown an MJ in here as well because his release is easy to green contested as well. Either one of those two guys, I think, you know, is up there for being the cheesiest card of the game. This is mostly a next-gen list. That is why Luka Doncic did come out of there. Next, the defensive player this season, we got LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Tacko Fall. Pretty self-explanatory here, okay? I know you guys might be like wondering where Kawhi Leonard is. For me, LeBron James is a better on-ball defender than Kawhi Leonard. That is why he got that spot. For Giannis at the point guard position, I mean, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. His player model is just absolutely ridiculous in my team. I mean, that's really one thing that nobody will ever be able to take away from Giannis is how good his player model truly is. And last, but certainly not least, Tacko Fall. I mean, endgame Tacko Fall doesn't really get mashed too much. He still does because it's 2K, but he doesn't get mashed nearly as much as anybody else. Can compete on, as far as switching on the perimeter, can obviously compete against, you know, the bigs of bigs. For me, all three of these cards are absolutely incredible defenders, but I got to give it to Tacko. I mean, his versatility on the court, his ability not to get mashed, to me, is too much, and it sets him over the top. Most overrated player, okay, we got Yao Ming out of position card. Yes, he's cheesy. I 100% agree with that. But at that same kind of thing, I do think he's overrated. I mean, I would never run Yao Ming at the point guard position. Then we also see point guard Shaq, again, similar to Yao Ming, who, I mean, he's super tall. He provides some good things for you. But at the end of the day, not a guy I would ever run at the point guard position. And then we get Magic Johnson. I saw a tweet today, like, saying, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I've had a lot of fun using Magic Johnson, and I think this card can compete at the highest level. Well, let me sit here and tell you that this Magic Johnson is not even a top 20 point guard in my team. So you can go cry a river, okay? Magic Johnson is horrible in my team, and when it comes down to the most overrated player in my team, it is Magic Johnson. The fact that this card got another endgame is just absolutely abysmal in my team. It is just ridiculous. This card shouldn't even deserve one endgame card, and yeah, let alone getting two. Next up, the most underrated card this season. Now, we got three different players here, okay? Three way different players. When we talk about underrated, it's hard to mention James Wiseman and Ralph Sampson. Why? Because they are widely respected. But, I mean, for as cheap as they were, and maybe not as much talked about as, like, you know, Kareem, Porzingis, those types of guys, they didn't get enough respect. I mean, Wiseman still to this day can compete at the highest level and is so cheap at this point. I mean, he's almost a must-get if you're just starting the game. And for Ralph, I mean, he's been out a while, but he's 7'4", jump shot forward, can do it all on the court, and is absolutely incredible. But the guy in the middle is the guy I want to talk about. J.R. Smith. This one has the Kobe size up escape. This guy is the guy who's got me through a lot of clutch time, who's got me through a lot of triple threat, and is a guy that if you are trying to, you know, 3-hunt, I'm absolutely in love with J.R. Smith. I can't sit here and lie to you. J.R. Smith, in my opinion, is the most underrated card, the Origin version, in the entire game. Now, the budget MVP, it's tough, because basically every card now is budget. I mean, you could throw Larry preferred endgame card on this list. It's just hard. But, I mean, look, with every card being the budget card, who is the best budget card in the game? Yao Ming, 75th MJ, or Mystic Luka Doncic? For Yao, I mean, you do need a tall center. And as far as cheap cards under 15,000 MT, that Yao Ming is where your mind and where your eyes need to set focus at. Card is absolutely elite for as cheap as he is. MJ, as long as you don't mind playing him at the 2, which I don't, this card has 60 Hall of Famers, is under 20,000 MT, and just can do it all on the court. Still has that cheesy Michael Jordan base, which everybody does know and love. Last up, Mystic Luka. Obviously, the card is just slightly worse than the invincible version of the Luka Doncic. And in my opinion, you can't go against Luka. I mean, Luka literally runs this game. I know that. But it's the way it is. And I have nothing else bad to say about Luka Doncic. Mr. Inconsistent up next. And we've got 3 cards that are all above 610. Now, here's the deal. For Jokic, I didn't like the card at all. And then I used him in some wagers. And I saw somebody had him as a top 5 point guard in the game. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm not getting the point with Jokic. And then the dude actually absolutely sold my money. He has sold more than probably $500 in wagers. And I never want to see this card ever again. Get Jokic off my screen. Then we get Invincible Mark Eaton. Talk about a card that does not green. It's Mark Eaton. I simply put can never green with Mark Eaton. I don't know what it is. I probably have shot more lates with Mark Eaton than green shots. And that is not a good thing if you want consistency. For Kareem, look, if you don't green with the card, he probably doesn't make it. I don't know what it is about certain types of set shot 25, but if they don't green, it doesn't go in. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. For me, it's got to be Kareem. As much as I don't like Jokic, I got to give the cake to Kareem. As much as I like him, he is inconsistent for me. The MVP of the season, we got Luka, MJ, and Tacko. Are you guys surprised? I mean, is there anybody surprised at seeing these guys as far as MVP candidates? For Luka, obviously, if you're on next gen, the best player in the game. For MJ, if you're on current gen, the best player in the game, in my opinion. Now, Tacko's a need, though. I mean, you can maybe get by without having Luka, without having MJ. If you do not have Tacko on your team, you're probably going to struggle. I mean, you can have Yao and yes, but you need both of them. And so for me, look, no matter what way you cut the cookie, man, somebody's going to feel left out. I feel like between both gens, MJ has to be our MVP. I know a lot of people are going to get mad that I didn't select Luka and that I didn't select Tacko. But with as good as Michael Jordan is on current gen and next gen, you got to include him on the MVP. Not only list, but as the MVP. All Dark Matter team up next. So we got the All Dark Matter, All Invincible, and then All Endgame team. Again, this is just from this season. So cards that just got released in Season 8. So, look, let's go back. Mr. Inconsistent again. Only Season 8 card. Budget MVP. You can't have out of position MJ on here because he was not released in Season 8. So it's got to be released in this season. The All Dark Matter team. Why not get both? Luka and MJ on the court together. Kawhi at the 3. Made the cut over a guy like T-Mac over a guy like KD. Yao, Tacko, gonna be pretty popular as far as them in every single team that we do have. But you gotta have Luka and MJ and the All Invincible team as well. Luka, Invincible card with MJ, Invincible card. What more can you ask for? Now, on the Invincible team, we went with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at that small forward position. Small forward position, it's pretty tough, right? You could plug in KD. Kawhi didn't even really get an invincible small forward card this season, and so that was a tough kind of approach to things. Yeah, with power forward, obviously with Tacko at center. Yes, this is a tall lineup, but you got enough with Luka and MJ in that backcourt that you can get by with it. The All Endgame team. Luka, MJ, they don't make the cut with the All Endgame team. We've got LaMelo at the 1 with K. Disney at the 2, Giannis at the 3, Yao at the 4 with Tacko Fall at the 5. Now on my top 10 list for, endgame in my team, you're going to see a LaMelo. LaMelo is number 3 on my point guard list behind Invincible MJ and Invincible Luka, which is why he's number 1 on the endgame squad. KD was number 1 on my shooting guard list. Giannis is number 1 on my small forward list. And I don't think I probably won't even put Yao or Tacko on the power forward list. But you can almost guarantee where each of those guys is going to be on the center list. So each and every one of these cards is so deserving of where they are at on the list. So as we go back through things, guys, again, remember, this is just for Season 8. So cards that came out before Season 8 cannot be included in this video. But let me know your thoughts. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.